Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video, and my favorite part of the week, the arena grind. Just kidding. No one's favorite part, but hey, I'm here anyways. Getting the grind on, man. Getting the grind on. Because, you know, we all have to suffer together. How's it going, LJ? Good evening to you. Happy Thursday, kind of. How's it going, Joe Mama? Oh man, LJ. What'd you get? Let me guess. You pulled Dr. Doom? No. You pulled Warlock. Here we go. That's where my guess is going. Hyperion. Nice. Like, logically, I should be really excited for you. Are you super pumped? Hyperion is, like, oddly one of the, like, strongest champions in the game that I just don't get hyped for, mate. But super awesome pull there. I'm really biased when it comes to Hyperion, though. You got an awakening gem for him, LJ? Yeah, LJ. Crush it. When it floods, it rains. When it rains, it floods. There we go. I can speak in metaphor. Huge congrats, mate. Huge congrats. Where's your priority going to be, though? That's the question. You're doing good, just having a workout and watching Jay. Having an MCOC break. Ah, are you just taking a brief pause from MCOC? Jomama, or the MCOC is the break from the workout? We doll, what's up? I can't do it too loud. My wife is watching a movie. And that was probably louder than it should have been. But it's okay. I love that little energy boost. Sadly, no, I don't, but I got a Mystic for Doom if you pull him. Alright, LJ. It's nice to have someone's name on that Mystic gem. So few Mystics needing that awakened ability, of course. Doom's is actually pretty legit in my book. Crushed it. How's it going? A kid with a gun? Small turkey. Hey, hey. Damn. Straight to rank 4. Have you played around with the unawakened version yet, though, LJ? Because, like, unawakened Hyperion versus awakened Hyperion. Super different strengths there in my book. Kid with a gun, nice. How do you like your rank 5 ghost? Oh, that's right, Joe Mama. That's right. You mentioned that because you play on 2 phones, you got that ban. Were you able to set up a support ticket with Kabam or anything, or are you just kind of accepting it? And are you going to stop playing on both phones as a result? Because, like, that really would suck, to be honest. Because one of the nice things about having 2 phones is about, you know, being able to log into your account from both. Just kind of seems like really crappy from Kabam in my book. That can be a cause for a ban. Venom the Blood, Scarlet Witch, Blade, and Ghost all duped. Should I go uncollected? Yeah. Kid with a gun? I would. You've got the roster, mate. Fair enough, LJ. You open Spider-Gwen and you're ticked? It's kind of unfortunate, small turkey. Was Doom in that crystal? Did you roll over Doom or something? Right, that really comes down to, you know, what else was there. Hold on. Kid with a gun, I mean, if you feel like you're using Wasp often, even as that 4-star, you can. I mean, I wouldn't. I just don't think it's worth the resources, but I would start making that uncollected push, and if you're like, hey, I really need Wasp, go ahead and rank her up. But you're essentially just running her for synergies. Just because, you know, if you're not uncollected yet, I don't want to suggest the whole special 2 intercept strategy with Ghost. Since pre-uncollected, the AI is like really passive, and even I think Wasp is like really necessary there. But after uncollected, and once you start pushing towards Cavalier, is when the AI gets a little more aggressive, and you can kind of wean yourself off the Wasp synergy. How much you think 4-star Thing is going for? Honestly, Weed Doll, I think not a lot. Maybe 2.2 million tops. Maybe I undervalue Thing, but I just feel like I don't think this is the first time he's been in the arena. Like, I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time he's been in the arena. I just feel like, you know, everybody who's got Thing or wants Thing has him, and the people who don't, you know, it's just they'll put up a decent amount of points and they'll grab him. Let's see, you sent 2. You'd like a refund for your daily deal. You asked for it. Nice, Joe Mama, and it's well deserved, to be honest. Especially if you're not cheating. Hopefully, Kabam, you know, Kabam support can work with you and get through it. But if this happens to me, I'm pretty sure it has happened to other people who have never violated the terms of service set by MCOC. Yeah, dude, I don't feel like logging into 2 different phones violates the terms of service if it's the same person, but what do I know? There was a Corvus Glaive and a Magneto. I mean, Corvus Glaive would have been better, but hey, my Spider-Gwen is rank 4, and I like it. I've only used her 1 time, but that 1 time I really like having her. Rip, LJ. It'll come. You just gotta stay patient. How's it going, Sam? I'm on your left, bro. Literally. I'm on the left side of the screen. A kid with a gun. Night Thrasher is not a shit 5-star mate. He's one of the few champions. He's got anti-evade with his skateboard attacks, which is very useful utility-wise, and he's an incinerate immune champion. And if you can get him awakened, he's proper good in a lot of content. So, like, don't beat up on Night Thrasher. just because people don't hype him up too much, but maybe check out like KT1's video on Night Thrasher. He really shows that champion is underrated. Don't get me wrong, my Night Thrasher sits here at permanent rank 2, but he's not exactly suicide friendly, so can't expect me to rank him up, even if it's to prove a point. But even still, like, I know a lot of people who brought him up for the Incinerate immunity alone. It's honestly worth almost at your first rank 4 5-star. Who are you looking at, Sam? Stealth Suit Spidey? Good choice, mate. Good choice. Harry, I don't know why you're not getting notified, mate. I really don't. Maybe it's because I spam too many videos and YouTube refuses to publicize me. Maybe that's what's going on. I do know that like once you start flooding in too many videos, YouTube kind of like puts a soft filter on you. That's really the only thing I could think of. Unless it's like something stupid to do with the notification bell and all that jazz. Harry, I'm also going to go for Claire if I can find the time. I'm exhausted, to be honest, so I might just crap out, but I really, really do want her as a 4-star as well. I think I'd like to see. A kid with a gun. Blade's regen is stronger the higher SIG he is. So, kind of depends on where he's at. Still one of the strongest SIGs in the game. LJ, you're thinking get hyped to rank 4 and take Domino to rank 5 since you'll be out of Cosmic Cats at that point. Yeah, LJ, that sounds pretty good. I personally wouldn't advise rank 5ing Unawakened Hyperion also. Like rank 4 I can understand, but like I said, Hyperion Unawakened and Hyperion Awakened, 2 completely different champions. And I really, really wouldn't advise rank 5 unless he's awakened. It's just a huge difference in power level. Not today, LJ. Maybe another time. Man Falcon, how's it going? I'm waiting for tomorrow to start at Tarax Exploration because I need to awaken Captain Marvel movie before, because all I got is magic could do 50%. Huh. I mean, you can only do 50%, where magic can only do 50%. Because I think I've seen one-shots of magic with Tarax, or really damn close. I think Seaton did really, really, really close. Atom Bomb, Invisible Woman as a 6-star is like really nice. I'm with you. Especially since like the content where I feel she becomes relevant. You know, you want her at least at rank 4. I proper liked my 6-star Invisible Woman when I did my Act 6.2 push. Found quite a few uses for her. But also, she's just nice to have. So congrats. Yeah, for sure. Your rank 5s are going to be Domino and Corvus. Yeah, that's legit. I understand. Gotta get the champions that cheat at the game. Yeah, Harry. I think Seaton just pinned the Tarax on the wall and just ate the weaknesses and just literally just ignored the debuffs. And I really think that's, if you're going to play Magic, that's the way to do it. Just go for a long fight, but easy. pretty good, man, Falcon. You're getting some crazy 3 and 4-star champs. 4-star Arcus and Magic. 3-star Doom in the last 2 days. Nice, dude. How does a 3-star Doom feel? Pretty good. Are there a lot of instances where the 3-star is relevant? The 4-star Magic, dude. She crushes it. I brought her into my 4-star run. She did pretty good for me. Probably got the most value out of her, I feel. Good luck with that Aegon's, LJ. Sam, I thought the side events was great. I really like the 3 fights and the 0 energy. Makes it really doable. This monthly event, it was fine. I think the group, it was the first time I've ever had a first quest boss give me any kind of trouble. Like, the King Groot wasn't the worst, but it's the first time I've ever been like, wow, I actually have to be conscious of this fight. The Ebony Maw, I wasn't a fan of. I just hate seeing Ebony Maw as a boss anywhere. Quake was a well-designed fight. Mole Man was a well-designed fight. Tyrax is a well-designed fight. I don't like it, you know? I feel like this is probably the most restrictive month we've had as far as the final boss in a long time. And I know you can cheese it with a 3-star Namor or go in there with Magic or Morningstar, but it feels the most restrictive because if you don't have one of those champs, you you haven't been playing long enough or something, and you don't have souped up rank 5 stars, I don't know, it just feels the most restrictive. It's definitely not the worst in the longest time, but it's definitely way harder than the last 2 months. I mean, Harry, that might not be a bad amount. Something else you could do, Harry, is once you've got him in the corner and you're wailing on him, you can power lock him all the way down to 0 bar of power, and then intercept combo him to build yourself up to just under 2 bars of power, and then just back off, right? And then use that moment to wean yourself off the power. And then when he's just about to hit a bar of power, then you can go back in and special 2 power lock him down again, so you can get another bit more of damage going through. That's one option. Tough to do, but it's an option. Nice, man, Falcon. Still, it's just nice to have him in the roster for sure. But you might be approaching the point, man, Falcon, where you start looking at where you stop looking at 3 stars as great pulls and they just become ISO and fodder. I agree, Harry. I think the long distance relationship was unnecessary as well. I would have liked to see something else on him, like the limber and the long distance power gain, whatever that note is called, the one where he gains power when you're far away. Those were both cool and I respected that, but the long distance relationship was also just kind of an unnecessary touch. They could have put something else on there instead. Maybe Footloose, I think would have been neat. Yeah, people could complain oh, you're making him unstoppable, but the thing is he's not repeat spamming specials, you know? And it just continuously depletes, and then you're already trying to run away from him anyways. I think Footloose would have been a pretty cool mechanic there. Would have added an extra layer of depth without making it ridiculous, and it actually would have prevented the Namor cheese, I do feel. And that's coming from someone who has a rank 5-star Namor. What's up, Sirath? Happy to have you here. Hey, the sub count is coming up nicely. Yeah, Sam, it's been pretty nice. It's been pretty nice. It feels good, man. Feels good. It would be nice to hit 600 subs by the end of March. I can't expect it, and I might flatline at any point in time, but it would be nice. I told my older brother I think it would be cool to hit 1,000 subscribers by Comic-Con. If I could hit 1,000 subscribers by Comic-Con, I'd be happy. I mean, I'm already planning on going in cosplay, but I guess I could say if I hit 1,000 subscribers by Comic-Con, I'll go in cosplay. Not like it's going to really change anything, but I could say it if it makes people feel better. Human Short shreds Maw, interacts with his pre-fight if you guys have him. I'll like to try that out, LJ. Thanks for the tip. Harry, I think like he's gonna be an annoying defender, but I think like as a defender, he's not gonna be as bad. Wow, I don't know what happened there. That was the first fight too. But I think as a defender in war, he's not gonna be as bad. I can think of a few situations where he's gonna be really, really rough, but honestly, in war you can just quake him, you know. You can quake him, you can Namor him. Any like regular power drain works. Magic is like one of the hardest counters. Dormammu becomes relevant because you're not like infinitely weak damage, and like you just have a lot of options in war. It's just because of the nodes in the uncollected event that he feels rough. Solar Flare, how's it going? Hello, hello. 3 stars and lesser content is still fun, man. Falcon, ooh, dude. Hold on. I'm sorry. Try not to lose my streak. Yeah, man, Falcon, I feel where you're coming from. I did a 3-star Masters run for a period of time because it's just nice and fun to do. Come on. Oh, it would have sucked to lose my streak there. All right. Whew, where are we? Kimbo, yo, Jimbo, what is up, my friend? Good to have you here. So, Blade turns off his bleed immunity. Is that how that works, LJ? I don't think that's how that works. I'm gonna need a second opinion there, or evidence, like a video evidence. Because I thought bleed immunity was just kind of a passive. I didn't think it was something you could turn off. I thought that was a bug. Crap. Oh, it's okay. There you go, man, Falcon. That's my same logic for using 4 stars in the uncollected event. Even when I intercept? Okay. Get rid of the poison debuff. Cries. Dude, I hate the arena sometimes. That is how it works. I still feel like that's a bug. Can Blade turn off other people's immunities too? Oh. Come on. I need to get this last fight over. Only villains. Okay. Clearly, I don't know enough about Blade. I don't respect Danger Sense enough. Good. Did not lose the streak, but I am going to back off and set this one up properly. Because that really would have sucked. I hate losing my streak on this arena. It's too short of an arena. Just use your rank 4 Corvus for Tyrax with 3 charges. Bye-bye Tyrax. Yeah, Corvus is a nice little cheat code that way. You can just ignore the damage, of course. Alright, we got this team. This one will do okay. Does Ghost work for Sentinel in 6.1.6? I believe she does, Uranium. I don't remember the nodes on that Sentinel, but I'm pretty sure she does. I don't like the Tyrax fight. I feel like there's too much stuff going on. Yeah, Harry, I agree. I think the Tyrax fight, just a little overtuned. Just a little. There's plenty of responses, plenty of different ways you can deal with it. But I just, you know, as fights go, I feel like it's just a little too clever. That's all. Sam, as for the power level of like a rank 4 5-star Stealth Suit Spider-Man, I have a rank 1 6-star, and I love it. I've actually contemplated rank 2ing my 6-star. That's how much I like him. But I just haven't had the need yet so far. I can tell you that a rank 4 5-star Stealth Suit Spider-Man just deletes Gold 1 Alliance War Thing bosses. So that's like a really good time. Power level there is super nice. Sorry guys. Trying to set up the infinite streak. So I'm like walking into a series of bad fights. Gotta give myself like the best chance possible. There we go. Started the cab pushing, unexpecting not getting beyond 6.1.2 since you have had Love Juice and didn't want to get it converted. Ghost and Sunspot actually handled like everything. Yeah, dude, Ghost alone handles like everything. Came across my tier list the other day. Good job, just subbed. Thanks, Odanic. I'm sad. My little sub thingy didn't click. Sad. It should work. Why not? How do I test it again? Should be a way to test it. Well, there's an unfortunate reality there. That's working. Man, I finally set this thing up and it didn't... See, it's supposed to do that, but with your name. So it's working. It just didn't register, mate. That's so unfortunate. Well, thank you for subscribing. Lodanix. Daquan, glad I'm your favorite or your best. Either one. Glad to be the best. Sunspot and Havoc are only rank 4s, but feel Sunspot helping more in cap push so far. Interesting. Yeah, Havoc's more of a war thing. Sunspot's definitely better for like your everyday questing. But Sunspot, you know, he'll do everything at rank 4 because it's not like he gets tankier at a higher level or anything. Just because, like, after the first parry, you know, that does everything for you. Ooh. Okay. Let's go in with Domino, Ebony Maw, and Iceman. One's slightly annoying. Yeah, that Crossbones catches everybody. And the Sabretooth. Yeah, Sabretooth's only frustrating because of the stupid can't dodge back node. And it's such a sigh of relief when you can go back to dodging. It doesn't work for everyone. For me, every time I sub somewhere, it doesn't show. Hey everyone, by the way. Thanks, Julian. Good to know. I mean, I finally set it up. It must be, you know what it is? It might not work for people who have, like, don't show subscriptions public. Because I know that, like, a lot of people will subscribe or my number of subs will go up, but I won't get, like, a notification that blank has subscribed. And it's probably pulling that information and then posting it up, but I still showed it off anyways. My wife drew that. I'm very proud. Sabretooth is fine with Ghost except for his insane regen. Yeah, the regen definitely makes it annoying. Pulled Heimdall at the perfect moment. He saved you like 3 revives against Crossbones. Dude, Heimdall's such a pro. Underrated? Alright. Ant-Man. Bye-bye. I mean, LJ, you only get 1 invulnerability with the Heimdall synergy. It's not like it's every time. Otherwise, it'd be a little OP. We don't need this win. And you're being stingy. We're just going to quit out. Uranium? I wouldn't say never, mate. You might push 6.2 faster than you think. Especially if you're holding on to the Heimdall synergy already. Just saying, you might not be as far as you imagine. It really wasn't that bad. I think the champion was rough. I had a few problems on several others, costing me multiple revives. But the champion, like, if you're just not as stubborn as I am and you just, you know, bring, like, the best answers, it's really not a bad time. Just realized that Mole Man kind of looks like Jackie Chan. Alright, Harry, I'm going to go look. But I feel like I just instantly disagree. But let me see. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I will go look first. Alright, Mole Man. Why can't I find you? I'm just gonna Google him. Much easier this way. Yeah, not really. But we can agree to disagree there. What did you think? Do you think this guy looks like Jackie Chan? I mean, I don't really think so. Well, closer to Doc Ock, I agree. Definitely not. I don't know if maybe we're not looking at the same guy. That's all. We could just be not looking at the same guy. No resources for the champion. You only have 2 rank 4s and 1 rank 5. So yeah, I'll be waiting a while. I mean, that's fair. But also, hold on. But also But also the resources come so much faster. Like once you hit rank 4, 5 stars, they come so much faster because then you start tackling the variant content. Once you start tackling the variant content, you just get the huge flood of 5-star rank up resources. And then it just pours, dude. It just comes non-stop. So, you know, like I said, you might be closer than you think. Depends on how much you play. Harry, I figured it out, mate. I think that Mole Man is blind, and that might have passed on to you as well. I need to... Dude, rip. Yeah, man, Falcon. Stay away from the shade, stay away from the caves, and stay away from any large green monsters you see. Hate to see you go blind and then try to force a female squirrel to marry you. That would just be tragic, man, Falcon. But Mole Man, Man Falcon, it's not a big jump there in character traits. You know what I'm saying? You've already 100% variant 3, and your luck was so bad with the crystals, you kind of demotivate you to explore the other arenas. I mean, what was your luck like? It's rank up materials. Like, they might not have, yeah, every class you didn't need. I mean, that's the thing, though, is it's not like those aren't going to have value. All 6 classes have champs that are worth ranking up, and even if you just end up holding on to it for a long time, you know, it's still worth grabbing. But I can understand. And honestly, the sooner you grab it, the more value those crystals have. Unless you're one of those people who just pulls 4 of the same exact class every single time, then I just have sympathy for you. But still, even still, they have more value the sooner you pull them, because, likewise, if you end up pulling like 3 skills, at least you know not to rank up skill champs, and then you have those resources for skill champions. You know? Check out. That was 4 dexes. No evades necessary. Auto block OP. Feels bad. Here we go. Rank 4 Science Gem, Rank 5 Science Gem, and 1 Mystic Awakening Gem. Since you don't buy 6 stone steals, that puts most off the table for good Science champs like Void and Captain America Infinity War, who need high sig. Uranium. Yeah, I mean, Void, you can technically get away with 1 sig, but you're right, he definitely wants higher sig, and I would still bring up a Captain America Infinity War as a 5-star, just off, even if you're not buying 6-stone deals, you literally just hoard all of your science gems for him, and you just get him up there eventually. It's not like you need to get him to 200. Sig 60 to 80 is where you can, start having some kind of luck with the RNG. Yeah, you won't be able to use him to great success on aggression regeneration, but he'll still work very, very well for a lot of content. And still just be an absolute god. This might cost you an extra parry or 2, but that high block proficiency is going to come up with it. It'll just be worth it. Come on here, who would not want a big green monster to ride around on? Capes are lit jade, they'll be fashionable again one day. Man Falcon, I've seen The Incredibles, and I'm telling you, mate, they will not. Capes are how you die. Or you got Edna climbing up on top of you and whacking you with a newspaper telling you, no capes. And then we go through a series of montages of people dying with capes on. Is Quake's a good resource, though. Dump resources in Namor or wait for Omega Red dupe. Ryan Wonka, if you plan on max sigging out Namor eventually, do Namor. If you have no intentions of maxing Namor out, wait for Omega. I'd say yeah, no, that's really it. That's the comparison. Uranium, I'm actually pretty satisfied with where the Act 6 rewards are now. They literally gave me everything I asked for. So, pretty happy. Yeah, I mean, SG's right, but if you don't plan on maxing out Namor, I wouldn't dump the resources in him. It's not even just wait for Omega Red. Wait for literally any other mutant that's worth dumping resources into that's not Namor. Namor is really only worth if you're going to max him out. And there's still a lot to be said for saving resources for better champions. Not always, but sometimes, Uranium, will I be pushing for completion? Yeah, I'm eyeballing 6.3. My issue with 6.3 is some roster restrictions I have. Not so much in the roster, so much as I need to bring them up first. So I'm slowly ranking up the champions I can that I know I'll need. And I'm still stalling out a little bit for a better answer for Captain America Infinity War, because that's one of the hard gates for me. But I might just end up forcing it with some revives. Alright, you'll concede the capes, but the green monster is still appearing. Drops the mic. Yeah, man, Falcon. I'm just going to point out that I literally had no response for the green monster thing. Can't deny it. It would save me a lot on resources. Uranium, I have a Ronan. 1, he's not awakened. And 2, even if he was, I wouldn't use him for Captain America Infinity War. He's not awakened, Harry. So even if I would, I can't. And I don't have any intention to, so I won't. Everybody would just like to see me cheese it, but I just get no sense of satisfaction in that, you know? It's a hardcore negative for me. But I can't, even if I wanted to, friends. He's unawakened, and he needs to be awakened. That's my point, though, SGs. If you're not going to max sig Namor, you pick other mutants. And I would make the argument there's a lot of mutants who are better than Namor. Havoc, Omega Red, Domino. Okay, maybe not a lot, but a good handful. Does Cap synergy with Vision work on Tarax if I use a non-metal tech? Ooh, that's cheeky. Maybe, dude. Pop in there and let me know. That would be sweet if it does. I don't care. Use Ronan anyways. Also, did you cash on units again? Nah, Harry. These ones are earned. Grinded these ones the hard way. It's been fun, kind of. Gonna hit that 3K soon. How's it going, Luis? Yeah, Uranium, I didn't watch, but I saw the meme. I'm glad he finally made T, dude. We've been waiting forever for him to go make T. Still no intention of using Ronan for that fight at all. You doing a legend run this month, Jay? Nah, SG, no plans. Unless you can actually do a Legends run on the boss rush, then I might do it there, but... No, Legends runs are beyond me, man. They're just not worth the resources, I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong? No, it's a personal preference thing. They're not worth the resources for me. And I'm not a huge fan of, like, pushing through content that hard on launch. Completion is good enough for me. I love pushing completion runs, but Legends runs, man, that's just a whole nother level. I'm not there yet. What if, say, someone paid you to use Ronan? Oof. Harry, well, 1, he's unawakened. So, like, he's not a viable option. And 2, I'd have a pretty steep sellout cost there, you know? Like, I already work well enough that I could afford to dump my own money into a mobile video game. So I'd have to sell out my sense of satisfaction to bring Ronan. Yeah, sorry. You're welcome. Sorry. Just awaken him. It's not that hard. Yeah, Harry. Let me just pull 3,000 units worth of Cav crystals and dupe my Ronan real quick. Actually, you're probably thinking I should just use my awakening gem, but I have zero desire to do that. So, here we are. Ooh, how's it going? I think that says Rel Honda Kid. Yeah, it looks like it says Rel Honda Kid. How's it going? Did you hear about Dorky Davey stepping back from mainstreaming on YouTube to hobby streaming as he couldn't make a career of it, so he's sad? No, I did not hear about that. Gary? That's unfortunate. But I can understand, dude, being a YouTube, like, doing YouTube as a career, It's tough. Streaming in general as a career is tough. I mean, everybody wishes they could do it, I'm sure, and there are big people out there who do. Seaton, you know, of course, doing a great job, but like, it's just not. I don't know. To me, it's not sustainable. Or you really, really, really gotta want it. One of those two. Just pull him again. Rel Honda Kid. That was an intercept, bro. Ah, damn. Tough fight. Tough fight. That's okay. We won our streak fight. That's what's important. Alright, might be getting tagged in the war. Where are we at? Let's see. I need a break. Just a brief pause. Temporary distraction from the main attraction. That kind of thing. The arena grind wears you out over time, you know? Come on. Alright. Good. They took down the unknown. Oh yeah, these bosses are already be gone, dude. Every time. I gotta like log in at like 7 o'clock to get these ones. It's brutal. Alright, brief pause here. Let me wreck this Venom, hopefully. Fusion. Have a good one, man, Falcon. Enjoy. Gotta take the glove off. Okay. That was rough. Okay, not the cleanest, but not the worst. Ugh. My brain's just not been on it. Who are you gonna cosplay as? It better be Squirrel Girl. Brian, no. Not happening. It's gonna... Huh? No, it's not happening. Even if my wife does make a tail. No, I'll be cosplaying as a surprise. No, a character from Final Fantasy XIV. The MMORPG. There we go. Coward? I'm not a coward, Brian. There's just probably plenty of squirrel girls there already. You know, and I don't want to be caught in that awkward moment where I'm like, you're wearing my outfit. Does that excuse work? Is that legit? We tried. Brutal. Okay. Jealous though, can't make it out to Comic-Con. Yeah, Brian, respect, but you also had C2E2, and I didn't get that. Did you cosplay at C2E2, or did you just go full normie? You can't be the sexiest squirrel girl, not fair to everybody else. Thanks, Brian. I'm glad that you support my cosplay. I've never cosplayed before, though, so pretty excited. Your mind went to the Spider-Man meme where they pointed at each other, Harry? I mean, it's an accurate meme, my friend. Would be exactly like that. Fair enough, Brian. What are you going to cosplay at ASIN? A gamer? Gotcha. Hit you with that meta burn. Or are you thinking Trundle because you're a troll? Back to back. Although Trundle wouldn't be that hard. Else, yeah. Trundle really wouldn't be that hard, I think. MHA, please help. Uranium, I have mixed feelings on the Sunday Arena. My first impression was that those milestones look kind of high to me for a one-day arena. I don't know. I thought they looked kind of high. And then my second thing was I didn't see units or battle chips in the rewards, but then again I was also just not really paying attention too much. So they could still be there. And then after that, it's also just like I've slowly become one of those people who've been like, Sunday's kind of a nice break day, you know? So the new Sunday Arena might come out, but I might not participate. That's all. Or I'll participate very little if I'm like extremely bored, but I've really thoroughly enjoyed Sunday being my break day. I guess not, but all the blue makeup ain't about that life. That's fair, Brian. You could go as a albino or a chroma Trundle. How's it going, Rob? My Hero Academia. I totally should have known that. Those are all high school kids, though, dude. Cosplay an adult. I guess if you cosplay one of the adult superheroes, though, that's legit. But then you just look silly. How was it? Just okay? Good to know. I don't need to suffer through it then? It's not scary?
No.
Is it a thriller?
No.
Okay. Then maybe I'll watch it. true. Are you doing a duo cosplay with the wife? Kind of, Brian. Kind of. We're just both cosplaying as Final Fantasy XIV classes. We can. We'll be the two useless characters in the party.
I'm a wonderful red mage.
Okay, well, just me then. Way to leave me alone. Full abandon me. It is 8:25. I know, it's early. I'll be cosplaying as a bard, Brian, from Final Fantasy XIV. My wife will be a red mage. Bard's not even one of the classes I play, but it fit more in the D&D roleplay aspect than it did for the Final Fantasy XIV aspect. You got friends struggling with the Ebony Maw and Uncollected. You've not got to Uncollected yet. Still doing Masters. Any ideas best to beat with, or a few different champions to beat him with? Yeah, Gary, you got to get really good at something called reparrying, because that's like the only way you can stun Ebony Maw. I mean, it's not the only way, but it's the like only consistent way. So tell your friends to learn how to reparry. Get that parry to connect for the stun, and then heavy maw. And if as long as you like throw a heavy every other combo in that regard, you can wreck him. Now, if you don't want to learn that kind of a play style, you could also bring in like Wasp, Doctor Doom. Let's see, any champion that can stun, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, Quake. I did Quake him quite a bit. You just gotta recognize that you do have to hit him a few times. He has massive heal as well. Yeah, you could also use Captain Captain America Infinity War then, I think. Maw in general though, yeah, it was a rough fight for sure. But yeah, reparrying is the trick to that guy for sure. Just in general, if we're not talking specific champion counters, you need to learn how to reparry. How's it going, Stouffer? Lady E, hello, hello. Hiya. I tried to get a one-shot with Void, but it was rough for me. Yeah, after that, it's a question of what your roster looks like. Stouffer's like, sounds like a Captain America Infinity War fight. It is. A Cap Infinity War fight? 100%. Yeah, Harry. I'm sure Torch just blasts that guy. Whew. Oh, I did that one too slow? Halfway there. We're halfway there to our Tier 1 Alpha. A long, slow slog. That is a Tier 1 Alpha. I mean, at least I can get it in one day. I shouldn't complain. You're thankful the science class got more love over the last few years? Yeah, dude, Science and Mystic have gotten a lot of love recently. Well deserved. They both really needed it. No, okay, I don't like normal Pringles. You might as well just be eating a potato chip. Pew pew.
Was it shots fired?
It was a shots fired. His hit. What? 6-star Ronin. If the question is just 6-star Ronin, what are my thoughts on his usefulness? I think he's pretty solid, mate. You have essentially a solid thing counter. As far as utility, that's about it. I mean, he's got the ability to shrug debuffs, but like not really. Ronin's just like a kind of a standard, punching champion, He's good. 6-star is nice to have. He's a good answer to thing. After that, mate, it's just rough. It's just rough. He needed a lot more damage, I feel, to bypass the lack of utility he has. But he's really, really, really good against thing. And I really like him against robots and bleeds. Just because, you hit to 7 so fast, it just gives you a lot of survivability with that free evade. If he's awakened, of course. I think the 6-star, you lose out on that. There we go. We got the aggression where we want it now. He should go straight into a special one. Negative. That's why, there we go. I was going to say, I thought I primed the aggression. Okay, I didn't mean to get hit by that one, but... There we go. What's your thought on the mission crystal? There's a nice treat. I pulled myself a tier 1 alpha today. Harry, I mean, I like it. I feel like a lot of people, when you look at it just from the perspective of oh, you pulled gold and that's a meme, it feels bad. But I've seen 800 5-star crystal shards. I got a tier 1 alpha myself. I also got gold. The gold's a meme. 9,000 gold is nothing, but when you pair it up with everything else, it's really solid, and it's almost free. And it doesn't look to be a replacement of the old daily objectives and stuff. So I don't know what the plan is there. Maybe they were we really wanted to implement something new, and we didn't want to take the old stuff out to prevent people from complaining, but we wanted to implement something new. So that would be cool if that's how they did it. Nine tier 4 class catalyst fragments are Yeah, I mean that's what, 18% of a tier 4 class? It's kind of meh. It's not the worst though. It's definitely not the worst. And it's another source of tier 4 class catalysts. I'd take 9 tier 4 class catalyst crystals over the 9,000 gold any day. What are your thoughts on the Crystal Trove Arena coming this Sunday? Stilfer, it's neat. I think it's much needed. My gut instinct was that the milestones look a little high across the board. Just because it's a one-day arena, man. I don't know. I thought they looked a little high. But as far as actual grinding goes, I'm going to have to wait and see kind of how it plays out, because for a while now I've been using Sundays to push content and using that extra time to relax and play other games, and I don't think this arena is gonna be enough to convince me otherwise. You just can't spend all 7 days of a week grinding MCOC. Even for myself, that's a really good way to burn out. So yeah, we'll see. It's nice, and it was needed, because there's going to be people out there who are better than me, who can properly grind out nonstop. Solar Flare, thanks. I'm so glad that I was able to win our bet. Can't help but feel like, you know, it was worth it. As far as what I'm doing with the units, I'm gonna save them, mate. I'm gonna post a video soon, just kind of as a reminder to everybody that like about now is when we need to start thinking about saving for the July 4th deals. If you're not gonna whale, so I want to start saving to 15,000. That way I don't feel like I have to whale if I want to buy that deal. It's a one shot for 6-star rosters. 2.5 million isn't that much, but it's true. I hear you on the need time off from the game. Yeah, Stouffer, like I'm definitely gonna run my 6-star rotation for sure. But I use Sunday to like reset the timers on my 6-stars, because throughout the week, just with like work and stuff, the time that my 6-stars refresh, it slowly gets pushed back farther and farther until Saturday, when it like resets at like 8:30 to 9:30, because I'd like sleep in or something. Yeah. So like Sunday, I don't want to run 2 rotations of 6-stars, because I'd rather have them for the Monday through Friday arena. So I only get 1 rotation in that regard. And for me, a rotation of 6-stars is like 740,000. So I'm only hitting like a third, you know? But we'll see. Like I said, I gotta play it out and see. It'll give me something to do when the Tier 1 Alpha and the Tier 4 Basic Arena aren't on Sundays. That's for sure. Yeah, I agree, Uranium. I'd rather see an overall change to the arenas in general rather than see a Sunday arena. But hey, small steps, small steps. How's it going, Double P? Yeah, see, Harry, I'm on your side too. Shards are an extra bonus. For me, it's the conglomeration of everything. Shards, units, gold, everything all together makes arena worth it. And if they're not all there, you know, the value just significantly drops the instant you take 1 away. But I'm sure I'll grind it occasionally if I'm ever bored or something. I think if I had to choose between Sunday arena and pushing content, I'm going to choose pushing content every time. Do I think we'll get a Tier 5 class catalyst from the 4th of July unit deals? Nah, I do not. Do not. I think at most we'll see a 50% Tier 5 class catalyst selector. I'd say that's the highest I would go. But you never know. I get the feeling you didn't like that. 50% wasn't hot enough, huh, Stover? I'm sorry. It's just the reality of it. I just don't think we're going to see better than that. That's just the reality of it. Hey, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, even. This guy's got deep wounds active. I'm dead. Rip. Ugh, what a shitty fight to lose. Whew. Give us a Clash Gem and a Tier 5 Class Catalyst sold. Stouffer, you're asking for a lot, man. You're asking for a lot. Hey, I hope that's what they give us. As the player, I always ask for more, but reality-wise, like if you ask me to predict, I think you're asking for too much, mate. I think we will finally see that 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal, but I think they'll do it the same way they've done it in the past. So I think they'll either give us the choice of the 5-star generic or the 6-star Awakening Crystal. And then, like in the rewards, I'm still expecting that the Tier 5 Class Catalyst to be a 50%er at most. We'll see. We'll see. Times are changing. They are, Stouffer, but I still think that's a lot. It could be Kabam's first introduction of a 20,000 unit deal. I'm waiting for that. I feel like they've been slowly priming us for it, and I would not be surprised. True, I know I'm too greedy. Nah, Stouffer, you're at the right level of greedy, my friend. Keep it. The reason we get more from Kabam is because we've set the expectation high as players. You know? Did I not kill him? Oh, this guy's probably got Heimdall synergy. Rip. Ha! Memed, dude, memed. Feels bad. One, I didn't kill him. Two, he did have Heimdall's energy. Ooh, I could have lost that one if he threw a special 3. That would have sucked. Sometime this week, am I going to get through 6.3? I'm going to try Stouffer, but probably not. Just because like the boss rush is coming out on Sunday, and that's my priority. I got to do taxes on Saturday. And I might have to work. That's the reality of it. That's already Thursday. Unless you're giving me next week, too. In which case, next week, I'd like to optimistically say yes. I really do want to be done with 6.3. I want to make that push. But I'm not going to be doing 6.4 on launch, regardless of whether or not I do 6.3 this week. Gonna wait it out. I'm not ready, roster-wise. I just don't feel like I'm there to just jump in and do whatever I want willy-nilly. One day, but not yet. Maybe by the time Act 7 comes out. Oh, I'm so tired. I just feel like I just got suddenly hit with a wave of exhaustion. Whew. Okay, he stopped letting me meme him. That was fun, though. Meteora, I'm a chemist for work. Okay, you'll take something. You need to watch me kick ass. Stouffer, I feel like you meant to say you need to watch me get my ass kicked, but I'm not sure. I appreciate the vote of confidence, mate, but I'm worried about 6.3 kicking my ass. I didn't have like the world's greatest showing in 6.2. I felt like I just did all right. Thanks, Meteora. I like the work. It's entertaining. It's stressful though, man. Sometimes I feel like I do more critical work, more critical thinking than I'm getting paid for, but also like it's not physically demanding besides like, 8 hours of standing and walking and bending over all day. Cuz it's all bench work. Other than that though, it's not like super physically demanding. So I guess I can't complain too much. Man, the rotation never ends. Chemist would be mentally demanding though. Yeah, it is, Meteora. I'm exhausted at the end of every day. Just mentally, brain is fried. I was thinking about, like, real talk. Occasionally, when I get burned out on MCOC, I have this, like, I play with a toy. Oh my gosh, words are hard. I toy with the idea of quitting the game. And then I remember when I get home from work, I just don't have the brain capacity to play anything else. Like, I've tried to play Apex Legends, I've tried to play League of Legends or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, dude, but my reaction speed is so slow. And like, my ability to think through and strategize or like make on-the-fly decisions is incredibly weak after work. That like a nice casual game like Marvel Contest of Champions just lets me enjoy myself, Nice, Meteora. Who do you play? Or actually, what do you play? What role? Bless you.
Thank you.
Is it hot in here or is it just me? It's just me. Will you? Fair enough. I'll be right back. It's hot. It's still hot. It's also significantly colder over here. What are you watching? Star World? Jurassic World? Sorry about that. It was getting hot. You've always been an 80 carry main, but lately you played jungle because you hate having no impact on other lanes. Excuse me. Yeah, Meteora, I used to be really, really into League, but the strength, like the impact that jungle has on the game these days, it just feels like it's too much. All the other roles just feel like they've taken a huge step back. Even mid lane feels like it's taken a huge step back. But what do I know? What rank were you? The highest I ever got was Diamond 2. for like a very, 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 very brief period of time, because then I quit. Kind of felt like I, you know, did everything I needed to in the game. And I mean like barely Diamond 2. I didn't really stay up there or play many games there. So you're probably closer to Diamond 3. But it's still, you know, it's proud for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. It also made me understand the game is completely different from like... No, it's not. There's still too many trolls. I saw Yasuo mains at everything. Damn, Diamond Stouffer. It sounds much more impressive than it is. What I learned after climbing that high is if you don't have the skills for it, it's just a matter of grinding. Like climbing ranks, it's just a matter of grinding. LJ, hey Jay, why do you think Doom is overrated? I feel like before Abyss of Legends, Doom has a lot of really, really good matchups. I think he's good in like general use. But like there are a lot of other champions who are as good, if not better than Doom in general use. And like in the particular counter matchups, I feel like there are just better options too. Like if you're using him as a power control champ, you still got like Magic, Dr. Voodoo, Clairvoyant, Sim Supreme, who can all fit that bill. And if you're using him as like a stagger champion, you got a lot of other champions who nullify better, like, you know, Sim Supreme, Clairvoyant, Dr. Voodoo. I just feel like there's a lot of other options, and not that Doom isn't one of the best options there, because he totally is. He's still one of the best. It's just that there's a lot of other options that did the same thing, and it wasn't until Abyss of Legends where it was like really, really necessary, you know? And now Abyss of Legends came out, and it's like Doom is like in the spotlight, and because of that, I feel like he's just a little overrated, because, you know, most people aren't going to do Abyss of Legends anytime soon. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Meteora. Got to see that for once. That's the first time someone else subscribed, but it didn't show up for some reason. So yeah, that's why, LJ. Meteora, who did I main to get to D2? Syndra, Orianna, Lux, Malzahar, Jhin mid, Jace, Corki. Mostly that's it, I think. I play everybody in mid. I played some Zoe, not a ton. I think Zoe was after I pushed Diamond, though. That probably might have been when I went casual. Who else? You know, after that, pretty much only counter matchups if I needed. But the nice thing I had going for myself as a mid laner was, like, I didn't have any more. I'd say I had like those champions that I probably pushed like 40 to 50 games on at least, and then I had like 20 other champions that I had a good 10 to 15 wins on, you know. Jay, what's up? So I just realized that Nick is still good even unawakened. His light bleed still hits hard. Nice, J-Mania. I'm glad you found that out, dude. I brought my Nick Fury up to rank 4 and did not regret it when I had him unawakened. Definitely feel like he doesn't need the awakened ability to be good. He just needs the awakened ability to be great. So I'm glad that you like him. Like, you love using all the other mystics, but that backhand bitch slap is so satisfying. Respect, Stouffer. I can respect that. Why was I wrapped in a blanket? Because I literally use this blanket, and this is notably the color of the blanket, but I use this blanket whenever I live stream. Just in general, whenever I sit in front of my computer. So yeah. And it's supposed to be like chibi and cute and stuff. I really like it. Kind of like I'm a blanket burrito. That makes me look more like I'm a ninja. Point still stands. I have to say, Doom is now one of my favorite champ lists. Now he's amazing. Yeah, Joe Mama, that's fair. He does look satisfying to play. I don't have him, so... Doom fits your playstyle more than Symbiote Supreme because Sim takes a while to gain power. That's fair, LJ. You really do need Mystic Dispersion to use Doom. Really, really do. No problem. Switch the O and R in my name on the recents. Ah, whoops. That's just my bad. Thanks for the correction, my dude. Let me... There we go. Meteora. I've been saying it right? How much do I think Clear 4-star will go for? 2.7 million. 2.7, 2.6. I think she's still going to go high, but I don't think she's going to go nearly as high as a lot of the other champions. She might go for less, even, I'd say, but I'm going to try to put up like 2.8 million, and if I don't get her, I'm just going to let it go. If you get Doom, you're going to use your points on Mystic Dispersion rank 4. Really? I feel like Sim Supreme validates Mystic Dispersion way more. I don't feel like for Doom it's really necessary. You have a feeling I'll get Doom before the end of the year? No, Joe Mama, give me Corvus Glaive or a 6-star Ghost or give me Hood. I don't want Doom. I just want Hood. Is that so wrong to ask for a gosh damn Hood synergy? Mystic Dispersion 3 is fine. Mystic Dispersion 4 is just too much work to work with, but I mean power is power. Yeah, so to be fair, I'm testing out Mystic Dispersion 4. I found Mystic Dispersion 4 against Tyrax in the Uncollected event was too much power. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it just depends on the matchup. But I like my MD4. What rank is your Doom, by the way, Joe Mama? How far have you invested in him? Just curious. Innocent, playful, ask. Curious. All the way, I hope. That's fair. But you might not have the resources to bring him up to rank 5 right away. And all things said, even though I think Doom is overhyped, he does look really, really fun to play. I will agree. And that says a lot for a champion. He is just wow. Yeah, dude, I just really like the champions that have the ability to passive stun after for a heavy, like Wasp and Doom, pretty much just those two. I just love the concept of getting that free hit in. Yeah, still it's tough for me to really say. I don't have the champion, you know? All I can do is watch and comment. But at the moment, if I had to choose between Doom and Hood synergy, I would take a Hood. I just feel like I could get more value out of it, but that's just me. But you have Claire. Yeah, no, I would take Claire over Doom any day too. Suicide friendly, you know? Doom's not suicide friendly. It makes a huge difference. If your luck stays where it is, you'll probably get Doom within the next 6 months. It's a pretty good return rate there. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty good return rate. I think if I run these 3, I should get it on one more rotation. I think we're gonna be okay here. Hmm. 24, yeah, we just gotta win all of these fights and we should be good. I have 2 Mystic rank up gems, 3 to 4 and 4 to 5, and an Awakening gem. You took him to rank 5, you put every single Sig stone you could get into him to get him to Sig 194. Wild, dude. Hey, does anyone know here if you can do the Hyperion heavy combo chain still? Is that something they took out? Well, hopefully if not the 5-star hood, you'll get the 6-star hood. Ooh, I wouldn't mind a 6-star hood. That would be nice. That would be nice. Joe Mama's got a stacked roster, my friend. 6-star Mr. Sinister. Just needs Ghost and Quake. I don't know, man. Kabam is very quickly making it so that Ghost and Quake aren't the only answers in the game. Unfortunately. Harry, I don't buy champions, but if it's just between you and me, 3,000 units. But I don't buy champions, you know. Just saying. 3,000 units and my dignity. It's not worth that much, but I'm still putting it on the table. Because, you know, I did spend like a good hour and a half yesterday voicing over Squirrel Girl. So I don't have much dignity to offer, to be fair. Nice. Done with that. Alright. Well, that feels finalized. I've got a ton more grinding to do. Only 3,000? You can have my hood. That's funny. Instead of those units, maybe trade for some of your champions. Oh yeah, I'd give you my Namor for that hood. Didn't even bat an eye there. I gotta use a bunch of items soon. Nice. Tier 1 Alpha obtained. 6-star Venom the Duck or no deal. You could have the Venom the Duck. That's for sure, man. In a heartbeat, you could have that Venom the Duck. That said, let's go find something interesting to open. Nice. Clobbering crystals. No one's interested in those. Not even me. Not even me. Cavalier objective crystals. Those will be fun. I'm going to stash those and try my damn hardest to save up to like 50 or something. How many of these we got? We got 100k, so we'll open up 5 of these. Bring it up. Let's see. You get some lucky pulls, I do say. Your daughters do around half your pulls. Yeah, I think your daughters get some lucky pulls, Joe Mama, more than anything else. Proud of the owner of a new 6-star Iron Fist. Putting him up for adoption soon if everybody wants him. Oh, rip. 190,000 gold. That said, I'm going to kick back and relax, enjoy the rest of my night. I'll be on sometime on Sunday if the community boss rush goes up, as long as I'm able, because I'm hoping to either do a 4-star run of that on Sunday or at least go for my completion and then reevaluate like a 4-star run later in the period of time. But that said, it's been fun. Talk to you all later. Have a good night. Peace.